labor warranty. Get ahead of the game now and call Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, offering 60 months no interest financing and 10 years parts and labor warranty on all new units. Restrictions apply and not available on all equipment. Schedule now at springhillac.com or call 615-778-8855.
Hey, Robbie Stanley here, and the NFL playoffs are here, and to celebrate, FanDuel Sportsbook is giving all customers up to a $100 bonus on same-game parlays. Just place a same-game parlay on any Super Wildcard Weekend game and get a bonus whether you win or lose. The more you bet, the more you'll get. I like Tampa Bay on the money line against Philadelphia. Give me Tom Brady on the over on passing yards as well. But you take it any way you want to take it. Offers like this are why I love betting on FanDuel Sportsbook. You get paid in as little as 2 hours. It's easy to use, and the app is safe and secure as well. So log on to FanDuel Sportsbook, unlock your same-game parlay bonus today. Plus, if it's your first time betting with FanDuel, you can also enjoy 30-1 odds on any team in the wild card to win after using promo code ROB. You can turn a $5 bet into $150. Remember to use promo code ROB so they know that I sent you. Must be 21 or older and present in Tennessee. Bonus issued is not withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. A max bonus of $100 plus 400 odds or longer wager required. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Got a gambling problem? Call the Tennessee Red Line at 1-800-889-9789.
312 Pizza Company is Nashville's authentic Chicago pizzeria, and they're now hiring. Work for a family-owned business and be a part of their incredible team. 312 Pizza Company is hiring for all positions, including host, waitstaff, bartenders, cooks, and more. 312 Pizza Company offers health insurance and paid time off to full-time employees. Contact Kimberly at 615-730-7888 or email at contact@312pizzaco.com. 312 is an equal opportunity employer.
Nashville Soccer Club.
It's Walker Zimmerman!
Feel the excitement.
Sapong returns to Leal, scores!
Of Major League Soccer.
It's a good cross! It's a headed goal!
In the Music City.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Nashville is home for me.
Your home for every moment of the action is Nashville's home for ESPN Radio.
ESPN
94.9 and the Game Nashville app.
Nashville wins it!
Hey, I'm Ryan Johansson, and this is Smashville.
Back to Johansson, and Johansson tips it in with one hand on the stick.
You're listening to the flagship of the Nashville Predators radio network, ESPN 102.5 The Game.
This is Smashville Live.
Smashville Live, rolling right along here on this Wednesday. Chase McCabe, Hal Gill. It's all presented by New Amsterdam Vodka, Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, and Red Spirits and Wine. You can watch us on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, all those things, and of course listen on air and on the app. We say hello to Mikhail Gramlin, Predators forward, joining us for the second half of the show. And Mikhail, we were talking during the break. Last night was fun, but you guys get the 2 points and continue your winning ways. And we're seeing contributions up and down the lineup when it comes to scoring goals with this Preds team. And you guys have a pretty good vibe right now.
Yes, we really do. We've been playing pretty good hockey. And like you said, we've been getting a scoring from all the lines, and it's been good. Obviously, still for us, the Juice has been just unbelievable. He's been the backbone for everything. But the way we play, I'm pretty sure we're not the easiest team to play against for any team in this league. So we gotta keep that up, and I'm really happy the way we play and how the guys are really battling and how we are really sticking together. So it's been a fun stretch.
You know, when you talk about, you know, your game, guys stepping up, we're all looking at Duchesne, who's scoring goals, and Forsberg, who's sniping, but you're the one giving it to him. You know, when you talk about your game, first thing I'll ask you is did you change your game at all? I feel like you're still playing the same game you have since you got here. It's just you're getting rewarded for it, or are you doing something different that I'm not noticing? Or is it just those guys scoring goals when you give them the puck?
Well, I really tried to play pretty much the same way, but for me, probably when I moved back to center end of last season, it kind of you're a little bit, you're not just going down, back, up and down the one side of the ice. You're kind of reading the game more. You're like, and I think that's one of my strengths. You just read the game, and then when you get the puck, you have a lot of options to where to pass the puck or whatever. But I think that has helped, and obviously those guys just putting the puck in the net, that has been huge. But my game, it's been obviously you try to work hard and skate and do all the right things, but at the same time that has allowed me to maybe read the game more and just play with my strengths a little bit more.
You take a lot of pride in both ends of the ice, though. I find like you take just as much pride in blocking a shot or killing a penalty as you do in a beautiful pass. Am I right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's been always part of me and my game. I have a lot of pride on defensively and penalty kill, and just doing the things that helps the team win. Obviously, it doesn't always show at the scoreboard or whatever, but obviously having a chance to play with a couple of really skilled players, maybe I'll just stay a little bit behind, and I'll take care of the D zone, and you guys just go do your thing, But I mean, that's for me. If you want to win hockey games, that's how you gotta play, and that's my style of play. And whatever it is, I'm ready to do it.
You've been here a few years now, but I feel like watching this particular team, the chemistry from top to bottom is maybe the best that it ever has been, especially since you've obviously gotten here. Is it just the mindset? Is it just the style, or it's just that it's all come together and that's what's leading to this success?
Well, I think that's there's many things. It's been obviously a tough last couple of years, but right now the kind of the mentality we're playing with, I think we saw in the last season the way we can play. We can be a really physical, tough team to play against, and I feel like this season everybody has bought into it, and obviously those guys through the lineup, like every single guy is doing the right things all the time. There's no days off. Like it's like just like when you show up to a game, we haven't had pretty much any off games. We're always there, and it's been consistent, and we really hope and we try to keep that going. But it's just like we're all bought into it, and that's like if you want to win as a team, everybody needs to be on a board, and everybody needs to feel like the other guys really respect it there, and we really appreciate what you do out there. And like it's been just a common theme of this team, and that's why we're all having fun. And now when you go out there, you don't really need to think about anything. You just go out there. We all know how to play, and you play with your instincts, and you play hard, and it's just fun, and that's what hockey is all about.
How much is that? How much of that is John Hines and the staff? I feel like those guys, like Dan Highnote, I know is the energy guy. Richards is methodical, but John Hines wants you guys. He always talks about you guys playing the right way. This is a culture game. This is our identity. This is our mentality. Like, how much of that is coming from him?
You gotta give a lot of credit for Heinze and the whole coaching staff. They've been doing tremendous job, in my opinion. And it's just even if some games you lose, but if you see like the identity, the way we play, it's there. Like it's like we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be winning. We're gonna be start winning games at some point. So it's been just really good. And obviously for coaching staff too, now they know the players better. They know how makes them tick, or like it's just they know the players better right now as well, and they have a lot of trust in us as a player. As a player, you can feel it when coaches have trust throughout the lineup for the guys. Like, okay, I know you're going to do your job, and that's like just feeds off of everything. So they've been doing tremendous job, and it's been really nice the whole team to play for them. So it's been a fun journey.
As one of the veterans on this team, when you talked about the energy, and you see guys like Jano and Trennan and Tolvanen that, they're still young and they're making their way in. But when they come in and, Jano scores a goal and then runs over somebody, and Trennan, it's kind of the same thing. Tolvanen's added a little bit more of that to his game. What does that bring to you guys to see them do that and the fun that they're having while learning what the league is like?
That's huge, and it's been huge for the whole team, just the way they play, and they show up every single game to do that. That's something a lot of times, if you're a little bit younger guy, you have some ups and then you have downs, and like a lot of times there's not a lot of consistency. But with the young kids we have, they show up every single night, and that's been, as a veteran guy, it's just fun to see, like, these guys are really enjoying what they do. And for example, Tolvi, how you said, I know him from a long time in Finland. He was a pure goal scorer, but right now that's why he's, even if he's not scoring, he's playing minutes. He's playing really good. He's playing hard. He can do defensively really good, and that's just feeds off. That's the culture of the team. Every single guy does that, I'm really proud of the guys and proud of the team and what we built as a culture and identity. That's the way we do things here, and we all got to be really proud of that.
When you talk about playing that identity, I feel like you kind of encapsulate all that. You're blocking shots, you're killing penalties, you're paying the price, you're battling in the corners, and you're playing big minutes. Do you like playing those big minutes? You're up over 20, almost 21 minutes a night. Is that something that you embrace? Do you kind of like that? Because I feel like you're giving it everything at the end of the games. How many times have we seen you in overtime? Just as soon as the goal goes in, you just kind of, all right, take a deep breath. The game's over. But I feel like you kind of like that.
Oh, I love that. That's what I feed off of it. It's just being out there a lot and having a lot of responsibilities. It's a power play, but it's penalty kill, it's a D zone draw, it's whatever it is. You're really making an impact for the result of the game. If you're losing, it really sucks. But when you're winning, it feels even better when you're being really like counted on, and that's, in my mind, that's one of the biggest things. That's why you want to really keep doing that every single night and earn those minutes, and just try to play the right way and show the example of what you do. Hopefully some of the younger guys can feed off of that, and that's I probably don't talk that much in the locker room, but I hope like guys can see, like you show up every single night and you do the right things and you try to do them hard and as hard as you can. So, that's part of my mentality and part of my game.
With that, I feel like you've become a great shot blocker. Like you're good at it, and I know you pay the price. It's not always easy. You took one up high the other night, and I know that's not an easy job to do. Is that something you learned, or have you always been a great shot blocker?
Well, I guess so. I mean, it's, to be honest, with the shot blocking, it's a lot of times you need to read the game a little bit. You need to know the puck is coming there, and then you just gotta go there, and hopefully it doesn't hit you in the face. Like that's pretty much it. I don't know if it's a skill, and and sometimes when you're a little bit late to go somewhere, you're like, oh shit, I really need to block this one. I would rather be right there on his face, but sometimes you just have to pay the price if you're a little bit behind. But I mean, it's just part of the game. I mean, I like it as long as it doesn't hurt too much. But that's just a mentality. Whatever it is, you gotta do.
Skill to me, bud. I think it's a skill.
Yeah. Well, it was a little bit easier. It was a little bit easier for you, Snow. See, you're a little bit bigger.
He's a little taller. I was getting down on the puck, putting my face on it.
Well, they were aiming for his head, probably.
Probably true too.
Mikhail Granlund is with us here on Smashville Live. When we come back, we'll talk about one of his former teammates going to have a big night in about a month. And we'll do that when we come back here on ESPN 102.5 The Game.
The voice of reason.
If I'm the official, I would send both teams to the locker room and say, this is going to stop.
The voice of the fan.
Our entire team's a mash unit right now.
The voice of Nashville sports is your home of Nashville's best sports talk.
ESPN
102.5 The Game and the Game Nashville app.
From the Fox 17 News Code Red Weather Center.
Another beautiful afternoon turning into a quiet night as temperatures dip into the upper 30s for early Thursday morning. Looking at another mild day, highs in the mid-50s with partly cloudy skies and a stray shower. For Fox 17, I'm Chief Meteorologist Katie Morgan.
This weather report brought to you by Hiller Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical.
Call the Happy Face Truck today.
Get some relief from the wintry mix outside with the hottest deals at Electronic Express. Deals are heating up on all 4K TVs, computers and gaming, smart home, housewares, and more. Avoid the roads with in-stock and ready-to-deliver appliances. Up to 40% off brands like LG, Whirlpool, GE, Samsung, and more. Plus, get up to 36 months free financing. The prices are falling faster than the snow at Electronic Express. We make it happen.
Professional quilt maker Dana Balliard once said, "There are no rules in quilting, and if you think that there are, then it's time you try breaking a few." Now, I like that type of creative entrepreneurial spirit, and that's why I do my adult beverage trading at Red Spirits and Wine. It's not just a great selection of distilled spirits, single-barrel Red Select whiskeys, great wines from around the world, and awesome craft beers, but it's more the way the folks at Red just go about their business. At Red, they keep it interesting and fun. And the Crackerjack crew makes you feel welcome after a hard day on the trail, never coming off like some of them snooty-nosed, big-talking whoop-de-doos. At Red, it's always square dealing with the best in service, selection, and prices. Plus, Red is locally owned by real folks, not some totally faceless corporation. There's no doubt in my mind, Red is my kind of place. Red Spirits and Wine, Highway 70 South and Old Hickory Boulevard. And check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and at redspirits.com.
Ryan Porth here to share how you can ring in the new year with Kelly Rice Family Cosmetic and Dental Sleep Medicine. Do you want a healthier mouth for life? Would you like to snore less and breathe better at night without being tied down to a CPAP machine? Dr. Rice and her wonderful staff can help with your dental work or sleep apnea needs. I have been visiting Kelly Rice Family Cosmetic and Dental Sleep Medicine in Cool Springs for 19 years now. So do what my family has done and go to kellyerice.com to schedule your visit today. You'll be glad you did.
This is Smashville Live.
That's right, it is Smashville Live here on ESPN 102.5 The Game. We're streaming on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, as well as the Game Nashville app. Chase McCabe, Hal Gill, Mikhail Granlund here with you, all brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka, Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, and Red Spirits and Wine. So I mentioned it, a guy you've known for a very long time. You obviously played with him here. Pekka Rinne is going to have that number 35 hanging in the rafters forever, as it will be retired on February 24th, just 2 days before you all play the outdoor game at Nissan Stadium. But I know you guys have a friendship. He's meant a lot to you, so it has to be pretty cool to see him get that honor that he so much deserves.
Yeah, it's gonna be one heck of a night. I mean, the respect for that guy, for me, and from every single person I know. I've never heard a bad thing said about Pex. The guy he is, the humble, just treats everybody so well. The things he did for the whole city of Nashville and for this organization, it's been incredible. So I'm really happy for him, and I'm happy for the Preds. They get their first jersey up there, and yeah, I'm really happy for him, and he get the recognition he really deserves. So he's overall the best guy you can imagine. So really happy for him.
I think it's going to be funny too, because as you know, he doesn't like to talk about himself. He doesn't like that stuff. He makes it very much about the team. So you guys going to rib him a little bit, knowing that he's going to be uncomfortable?
Oh, for sure. That's yeah. For sure, we're gonna do something. But no, it's his night, and let's just enjoy him whatever way he wants to. But I'm just incredibly happy for him.
Did you notice? I mean, we weren't around the locker room and we couldn't get access, and so it's like gotta be weird not having him in that locker room. And I know you're only with him a short period of time, but since I've known the Nashville Predators, really, he's been the guy. He's the guy. There's a reason why he's going up and his numbers going up. Is it a little different not having him around?
Yeah, it is way different. Or like he was for me, he was such a close friend. In the team. We always every single dinner together and all that. So that's first of all, that's one thing. But even in the locker room, just the boys really misses him and the character he is. The kind of everybody when he walks by, everybody's looking up like, oh, there he is. The legend.
Yeah.
So
got a presence. He's got a presence.
he got a presence. So yeah, everybody misses him for sure.
When we would go on the road, I'd see you guys all together, right? It was you, Juice, Pex, and then Tovi coming in. The Finns really stick together, watch out for each other. Can you take us through kind of that relationship? Because it blows my mind. I was never obviously not a goalie, and I can't imagine. Pex was like a father figure for Juice, and they were always together, and they were always pushing each other. And can you take us through what they were like? Because you said you always had dinner with those guys, and I never saw them have a complaint about anything. When I asked Pex if he was playing, he said, no, Juice is playing. And I said, do you want to play? And he said, yeah, of course I want to play. They had a crazy relationship where they're so supportive, but competitive.
Yeah. Well, that's both of them. They're great human beings. First of all, they're just absolute top-notch guys. But at the same time, they're really big competitors. Like they really want to be at the net, both of them. But between those two guys, I've never seen that either. Two guys like number one or two, or two goalies are best friends pretty much. So I think the biggest thing is that they had tons of respect for each other. Even like obviously Choose looking up for Pex. That's like the respect level is off the charts. But for Pex too, like he saw this guy like he's gonna be a big good goalie in this league. The respect he had for Choose and the work ethic they both have, and like that's I think the biggest thing they could obviously they were good friends, but the biggest thing was the respect they had for each other.
When now that Juice has taken over, have you noticed a change in him? Does he have a? I feel like when I talked to him, I said, "Are you okay playing all these games?" And he, very the way he is, very calm, and he's like, "Yeah, I just want to play. I just want to play hockey." And it didn't seem to really. He didn't think much of it. But have you noticed a change in him? And obviously, he's playing his mind right now. It's unreal how good he is. But do you notice a change in his off the ice manner?
No, I mean he's true professional. He's always been.
He's not cocky now.
Yeah. You can't. No, absolutely not. But I gotta say, I think he's like obviously how good he played end of the last season and coming into this season. Now he's really. I knew it, and I feel like everybody in our team knew like this is the guy. He's gonna be a stud in this league. But I feel like right now he believes and he knows that too. And okay, I'm a damn good goalie. Like that's maybe the biggest thing. Like I can play every single night. I'm, it's just that mentality that I am one of the best goalies in the world, if not the best. I think he kind of found that.
Yeah, you can definitely see the confidence with him. Looking at the back end, Yost obviously, it was in consideration for the Norris, but to see Fabro and how he's grown, Carrier, how he's grown, obviously you know what Eki brings to this team as well. But I feel like this defense core is playing about as well as it has, in a long time.
Yeah, they've been a really, really big part of us. I mean, the way they break out the puck right now and the way we defend, it's been great. Obviously, he does his thing. He's Roman Josi. Yeah. But and Eki, he's the kind of the backbone back there. He gets all the defensive situations. He plays big minutes against the top players all the time. I don't think he gets recognition or the credit enough what he does. Those little things. He gets the toughest matchups and he gets the toughest minutes all the time. So he's obviously now he's getting goals and producing too. But he's been just the backbone for everything. But other than that, those guys they've been great. You think Fabs and Carsey, way they move the puck and way they play, and then you have Oro and Benning, they just tough guys to play against. It's been just great. They've been doing a really good job, and it makes us forwards life way much easier.
Well, Mikhail, it's good to catch up with you. Thanks so much for doing this tonight. Best of luck against Buffalo, and let's keep this train rolling because you guys are on a roll right now, and I know that's got to be a lot of fun inside the locker room. But thanks so much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mikhail Granlund. You're awesome.
Thanks. Mikhail Granlund joining us here tonight. Roman Josi in the first half of the show as well. My thanks to Skillsy, Hal Gill, for riding alongside me tonight. Also, New Amsterdam Vodka, Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, and Red Spirits and Wine in Bellevue. The Predators and the Sabres tomorrow night. Pregame coverage at 6 right here on ESPN 102.5 The Game. But stick around right now. More hockey talk. Penalty Box Radio. That's next.
ElectronicExpress.com. We make it happen.
The Metal Tour of the Year. Megadeth, Lamb of God, with special guests, Trivium and In Flames. Friday, May 6th, Bridgestone Arena. 4 of metal's biggest artists share the stage for one epic night. This is a buck-up. On sale this Friday, 10 a.m. Buy tickets at livenation.com. Megadeth, Lamb of God.